Hey y'all, it's Julie. This is the fourth time I've tried this video. I got some safe dose ranges and we're converting pounds to ounces. Pounds and ounces are like apples and oranges. And so if you're not going to watch it all the way, I would encourage you to watch to number 11. And here we go. Oh, I took a picture of my contraption in my studio / playroom. We do have a slide for your enjoyment, but it's holding my phone. Some students saw it and they were like, oh my word. And so I thought y'all think it's cool. Anyway, here we go. All right, big girl shoes and big boy boots on. So erythromycin, 300 milligrams PO Q6 hours for a 75-pound patient. The safe range is 30 to 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. Is that dose safe? Out the gate. The first thing we're doing, before we even you could reread if you want to, but we can't move forward until we convert that weight to kilograms. And so we're going to take 75. Remember, a big girl wants to hear her weight in kilograms. She could be 350 pounds, but be like, 137 kilograms. I know that's not right. So don't, send fan mail. I was just trying to make a point. So divided by 2.2, that's going to be 34.09. And unless your instructor in lecture gives you other directions on rounding, normally this is per Ogden dosage calculations. The weight is rounded to the tenths place. So that 9 would make that a 1. So 34.1 kilograms. That's how much they'd weigh. Look. Okay, and the safe dose range is 30 to 50 milligrams for 1 kilogram. We got 34.1 of them per day. Okay, per day. So we got to do 34.1 times 30 and times 50, and it's going to give us a range. 34.1 times 30. Get your calculator out and do it with me. I really believe it'll bring us closer. Okay, here we go. 34.1 times 30 equals 1023 milligrams. Then 34.1 times 50 is 1705 milligrams. This is the safe dose range. So, is that dose safe? What do we know about that dose? Erythromycin 300 milligrams, Q6 hours. And they want to know the day. This is in the whole 24 hours. Now, I know you could divide that, each of these. How many 6s is in 24? 4 of them. Look, if you're not sure, it's always better just to do 24 hours divided by 6 equals 4. So you'll know 4 times a day, they're getting 300 milligrams. And then do that math. Look, don't trust your brain. Times 4 equals, you have a calculator. Our instructors didn't let us use a calculator. I guess they thought we was going to be somewhere where wasn't no sunlight. Anyway, we still love them. So what our greatest hope is for this number to fall in between those numbers, and this does. And so, yeah, that's safe. It's a, yeah. This sucker right here. Oh, Dookie fart. Oh, yeah. See? We saved them. This iPad, pray for it. So let's do another one. Theophylline loading dose, 200 milligrams PO for a 66-pound child. The drug book states that the PO loading dose should not exceed 5 milligrams per kilogram. Is the ordered dose safe? Okay, even if you don't know what, you can't fart until you convert that weight. So just start there. That is going to be step number 1 to working these problems. Do the hickey do. So we're going to do 66 divided by 2.2 is 30 kilograms. Okay. So the drug book states that the PO loading dose should not exceed 5 milligrams for 1 kilogram. Well, we got 30 of them, so we got to multiply 30 times 5. And our hope is that it will be less than the 200 milligrams Mr. Main wrote. If it is less than 200, then it's safe. If not, then Mr. Main trying to burn folks' kidneys up and stuff. 150 milligrams. So, yeah. Look, see, we're right. We're right. I don't know why. I switched that, and it didn't. So, I'm over this iPad. Anyway, it is a safe dose. And so, we're moving on with life. You see how you did that? That's what they wanted to know in that one. You start with, look, let me just shut up and let's do another one. So, Cephalidil, QIDIM. You know what QID is? How many times? It's 4 times a day. A quarter, there's 4 quarters in a dollar. Maybe that'll help you, maybe not. I'm just throwing it out there. For a patient who weighs 32 pounds, the PDR recommends Cephalidil 40 milligrams per kilogram per day in divided doses. Administer how many milligrams per dose? Okay, the first thing we have to do is do that weight. So let's do it. You know what we're doing. 32 divided by 2.2 equals. And let me turn you around because usually this will keep me in frame. Thank you for your patience. Okay, 32 divided by 2.2 equals. He is 14.545. That 5 is going to make that a 5. And that 5 will make that a 6. And so we're doing 14.6 kilograms. You see that? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. I don't care it's all these numbers. I don't need all those numbers. That's all you got to do because we just want 1 point. All right. Okay, and then the people with the recipe said that it's safe 40 milligrams for 1 kilogram. So I've got 14.6 of them. I'm going to do 14.6 times 40, and we're going to do the math. 14.6 times 40 equals. That is 584 milligrams. How often would they say per day? You see that? In divided doses. Now look, they didn't tell us how many divided doses. So I'm going to break that. See, we got that right. Yep. And then we got that right. And so breaking it into divided doses, they didn't say QID, they just said divided doses. So I broke it into 2. I divided that by 2. And it would be 292 milligrams. But I'm thinking that and I'm not stopping this video. So if they wanted divided doses, if they were saying divide it like Miss Domain said, divided by 4, that would be 145 milligrams per dose. I'm not stopping to fix that, but you know, just don't expect perfection. Anyway, look, okay, this is what we need to focus on. You got to know 16 ounces is 1 pound. All those conversions that you are burning into your frontal lobe, this is frontal lobe material right here. 1 pound is 16 ounces. And so if they give you a weight that is 8 pounds, 8 ounces, and you got to convert it to kilograms, ounces aren't pounds. It's like apples and oranges. We have to convert 8 ounces to the pounds. So you know a 1 pound has 16 ounces total make a pound. And what portion do I have? I have 8 of them. This is how I remember it. I got 8 of them, but the total I would need would be 16. Just to help me remember which one to put on the top and the bottom. And then this fraction says that divided by that. So look, just take a breath. You're going to be glad I showed you this. Divided by 16 equals. It equals 0.5 pounds. 8 ounces is 0.5 pounds. You see that? I heard a ding-a-ling go off in your head. And some of them sound like dread, but it's cool. I don't care if they had a butt-long number the size of the biggest, longest street you could think of. We are going to leave. Let me shut up because I'm going to show you the next one. Once you get here, you're not going to do anything. You're going to come back. Let me start over. 8 divided by 16 equals 0.5. Don't do anything. You see we got 8 pounds. I'm on plus 8 equals. And so now his weight is 8.5 lbs. Now I'm going to divide this by 2.2. I believe you just saw a little lie. And so that will be 3.86. That 6 will make that 8 a 9. It'll be 3.9 kilograms. Let's see. Yep. Look. Sure enough is. Okay? So look. Take a breath. Maybe get a swaller if you got a beverage. And let's do this. Watch. The order is for C-chlor 20 milligrams per kilogram per day for a child who weighs 12 pounds, 3 ounces in divided doses, Q8 hours. How many milligrams will he get per dose? Okay, we can't do nothing until we do the weight. That's always your first step. So here we go. He's 12 pounds and 3 ounces. So I'm going to put 3 over 16. I'm going to do this divided by that. 3 divided by 16 equals. You see that big long number? I ain't touching it. I'm going to add 12 to it. Plus 12 equals. And then I'm going to divide this number by 2.2. And here I will round to one place after the decimal. This is the kilograms. And so that 9 will make that a 4, but it ain't going to do nothing to the 5. So it's going to be 5.5 kilograms. Okay? Down, 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 down. Yeah, we did. So now that we know he's 5.5 kilograms, the C-chlor order is 20 milligrams for every kilogram. Well, we got 5.5 of them. So we have to multiply that times 20 milligrams. Now that we done rounded, we can put a nice, fresh, clean 5.5 times 20. That's going to be 110 milligrams. How often? This says per day. Per day. Of course, Ethel wants, I was going to call her Fannie Mae, but that's her sister. Ethel wants it in milligrams per dose. And this is, the order says given in, I got to quit being silly, divided doses Q8 hours. So we need to divide this. How many 8s are in 24? If you don't know like that, grab your calculator and do 24 divided by 8 equals 3. So we're going to divide that by 3. 110 divided by 3 is going to be 36.6 milligrams. And once you get to the milligrams, we're rounding this to a whole number. Unless your instructor gives you other explicit instructions. And if it was me, I'd ask her on every single one of them. And she probably wouldn't like me. But anyway, 37 milligrams is how many they should get per dose. You see that? Okay. Okay, look. I'm a nursing tutor. Find me on Facebook. I have YouTube videos linked to this, and you can click on the video and then subscribe to that channel. You know, because it's ticky over here in the talk world. And then this is my YouTube channel. There's my picture. I got to get a new picture. Anyway, okay. I hope that helped. I hope y'all got that. I know that I'm going to work some more problems like that, but I just don't want to overwhelm you. You know, go do what you do to relax for a second, unless that's heroin. Don't do that. They frown on that. Okay, I'll be uploading more. Enjoy.